how to find a good nutritionist and what makes a great nutritionist. Honestly, I don't know how it's been 4 years on this channel and I haven't made a video like this yet. But today we are going to be talking all about finding the right nutritionist for you, what a nutritionist does, when you should see a nutritionist, and what a great nutritionist looks like. And I'm already thinking about doing a part 2 where I answer your questions, because as I was writing the script, I was kind of regretting not asking you guys for your input. But if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave them in the comment section and I can do a part 2. So first things first, what does a nutritionist do? A nutritionist is a health professional who specializes in the science of food and nutrition and how all of these things can impact your health, well-being, lifestyle, etc. A nutritionist's work will typically involve assessing a client's dietary habits and general health status and nutritional needs, educating clients on food choices and portion sizes and nutrient intake and nutrition information, providing guidance on managing conditions that are affected by diet and that diet can affect, like obesity or diabetes or heart issues or allergies or gastrointestinal issues, helping clients create a healthy relationship with food that is sustainable and offering support and accountability and adjustments if needed. And of course, nutritionists can work in various settings like hospitals or private practices or wellness centers or online like I do. Now let's talk about why, like when you should see a nutritionist. So the first and maybe most common reason why people will see a nutritionist is to manage their weight. You can also see a nutritionist to help manage a food-related disease or allergies, intolerance, whatever. You can go see a nutritionist for general health improvements, or if you are a very physically active person who wants guidance on like sports nutrition. You can go see a nutritionist if you have an eating disorder or if you are looking to build a healthier relationship with food, or if you're just generally confused around diet trends and all the contradicting information when it comes to nutrition. A good nutritionist will help you through your issues and offer solutions and adjust those solutions and adjust goals based on your lifestyle and based on what works for you specifically, and will always be there to listen to you without making you feel judged. So now, if you feel like you may be in need of a nutritionist, here's how to find a good nutritionist. So first, you need to look for proper credentials, because nutritionist doesn't really mean much. It just means somebody who has a degree in nutrition, but that can range from an online course to a literal like doctorate degree in nutrition, somebody who studied nutrition like 8 to 12 years. So this will look different depending on your country. I know that a lot of my viewers are American, so in your situation, if you're looking for an American professional, you should maybe look for a registered dietitian, because they have a very like specific requirements that they have to go through and like level of schooling that they have to go through. I think you can also see like certified nutrition specialists who also have specific requirements to go through. In France, for instance, things are different. In order to be a dietitian, you have to complete a 2-year degree that includes internships that you do in like hospitals or private nutrition practices. And then nutritionists, like I've said before, can really depend. So what you really need to look for is check that person's educational background. So a good nutritionist should have a degree that is relevant, so in nutrition, ideally, or dietetics, or public health, or biology. And then you also may want to consider their experience, or if they have any like specialization in a specific field that you are looking for. So in my case, I have a master's degree in biology, specialized in nutrition and health from a very good university in Paris. Prior to that, I did a year of medicine, like medical studies. And then after my master's degree, I also did an online course, like an AFBA certification to become a holistic nutritionist. And that course was great and taught me a lot of things. However, I would not like solely rely on this course to be a nutritionist. So basically, long story short, if you choose to see a registered dietitian, then you don't have to check their credentials. You're all good. You just directly go to make sure that it's like a good fit with you and like what they specialize in and their approach. But if you're looking for a nutritionist, make sure to check the credentials, their education, and then look at if their approach fits for you. So now it's time to check their approach to nutrition, because I feel like credentials are the baseline, like the minimal requirements, but that's not all that matters at all. Depending on what you're looking for, the approach of a nutrition professional is going to be very important. So a good nutritionist should offer a balanced and sustainable approach to healthy eating and weight loss, and not try to put you on a like fad diet or offer any quick fixes or miracle solutions. They should promote whole foods and balanced eating, but they should not promote any kind of restriction, and they should be very flexible about what they offer and the goals that they have for you depending on you. So some red flags to avoid when looking for a nutritionist. So one who promises quick fix results and drastic like weight loss methods and will tell you you're gonna lose this many pounds in this many days. Run. Also somebody who pushes a bunch of supplements as part of the plan, somebody who focuses on a one size fits all approach, that they have like their approach and you need to follow their approach to a T, and they don't take into account your individual needs. And then avoid nutritionists who lack evidence-based recommendations and who are just based off like anecdotal evidence. And then every nutritionist is going to have their own approach, of course, their own specialty. And I am going to talk more about my approach later, but just to give you an idea, I am more about gentle nutrition and developing a healthy relationship with food and not having weight loss as the primary goal. So if you are a bodybuilder looking for a nutritionist that is going to tell you exactly what to eat to optimize your protein intake and to lower your body fat percentage to win a competition, then it's not going to be me. So then what makes a great nutritionist? So this is my opinion, of course, but I think a nutritionist who really listens to their clients' needs and is really able to tailor their information and like goals that they set to this client is very important, because I mean, we can all go to school and learn all these things, but the hard part is actually saying it and kind of turning it around in a way that will best resonate with each client. A great nutritionist will always stay grounded in science and be up to date with the like scientific research, and will not promote things that are not really backed by science, like fad diets or things that like are constantly changing, or like brand new things all the time. And a great nutritionist will really take into account a client's lifestyle, again, will be able to adjust goals depending on what the client is struggling with, and will also take into account dietary preferences and any type of like restriction. Also, very crucial thing, you should never be scared of your nutritionist. You should not be scared to tell them something. You should see them as somebody who you are working together with in order to achieve a goal, and not as like an authority figure that is going to scold you if you did not eat your vegetables. If you have trouble reaching your goals, a great nutritionist will help you reframe the goals in a way that works better for you, and they will do more than just tell you what you need to do. They will try to find ways to actually make you do them. A good nutritionist will focus on creating a supportive relationship between them and their client, and they will make sure that they can support their client in the best way. They should create a safe and non-judgmental environment, and they should empower clients to make decisions about their own health and to take like their nutrition into their own hands as well. And it's not about just giving them a meal plan or like giving them a set of rules that they have to follow. It's about together creating a way of eating that doesn't seem like a chore for their clients. That is something that is going to seamlessly integrate into their lifestyle. So it's not like, oh, you do the sessions for X amount of time, and the second you stop the sessions, you can't handle everything because it's just too much, it's overwhelming, and you go back to eating the way you were before. That's useless. And then a good nutritionist should have good communication skills. They should be able to tell the clients what they need to hear, what they should hear, and also be able to communicate complex scientific information in a way that their clients can understand. And now here's a little bit about how I work as a nutritionist. So we all have our areas of expertise, and even though I feel qualified to give information in like nutritional information in a lot of fields, these are the ones that I specialize in. So I'm really into holistic nutrition. That means that I really like to take into account the individual as a whole. So I'm really not into just giving you a meal plan that you're going to follow. I want to make sure that everything is tailored to you and know your entire background when it comes to health, like your nutrition, your relationship with food, all of that. That also means creating healthy, balanced meals that are actually satisfying for my clients and tailored to their preferences, and then doing so in a way that is personalized to them, no like standardized goals. I'm also specialized in helping you create a healthy relationship with food. So that means learning to eat healthy after eating disorders, making peace with food, getting rid of food guilt or fear foods, ending emotional eating and food obsession and binge eating, and also eating mindfully and listening to your body. And I will usually redirect you if you come to me and your main goal is losing weight. Specifically, if you want to lose like a big amount of weight in a short amount of time, I will redirect you. If you are very like physically active, really into sports, and you're looking for specific nutritional guidance, that's not my area of expertise. If you are looking for meal plans that I just give you the meal plan and you have to follow it, and you're not looking for any personalized advice, again, not my specialty. And then if you have a disease or like an illness or an intolerance that I'm not familiar with, I will either suggest that you find a nutrition professional that specializes in that, or if you really like my approach, I will advise that you see somebody else, like a doctor, or maybe that can really help you on that specific issue as well. Same thing if you have like eating disorders, I will always recommend that you also see a psychologist. And the way that I do things is I offer online consultations. I will send you a questionnaire so I can kind of get to know you and your health and nutrition a little bit better, and then we will discuss all of that together during our first session. And I offer like hourly sessions or like 30-minute sessions, or also packs of multiple sessions so that you can get them at a discounted rate. So if you're not comfortable with video, I also do email consultations, or if you have a specific question when it comes to nutrition, you can book an email consultation. And then if you just want a quick follow-up session, or if you just have again, one very specific question that can be answered quickly, you can do 30-minute sessions. And I also have clients who book 30-minute sessions before booking packages because they want to make sure that we are a good fit, of course. And now I'm just going to put a few of the testimonials that I've received over the years. These mean so much to me. Every time somebody sends me a testimonial, it just makes what I do have so much more meaning. So thank you so much to all my past clients and current clients for trusting me, and it's always a pleasure to work with you. And if you want to look at all the testimonials, or if you want to learn more about my consultations, all the information will be on my website. It's going to be the first link in the description. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it and subscribe, and see you on my next one. Bye.